I did not know this was coming out, so guess what? Let's get into it. Deadly Hands of Kun'Lun. Let me move out of the way so you can see this dope cover. Let's begin. We're going to be in the Kingdom of Spiders, one of the 7 capital cities within heaven. Someone's narrating, talking about their life. We see the current ruler of Kun'Lun, Lin Fang, what happens to be Lin Lai's brother, hulking to Davos. Davos stands over the body of the bride non-spiders, killing the formal immortal weapon. Fang and Davos move on, going to some other places as well. They go under the city, Zagambo and Kunzai. He's narrating about how the duty of protecting the sword of Fushi to keep Cha Yao's soul at bay. He abandoned the sword. Guess who picked it up? Lin explains that he sided with Chao Yu as bringing him back means the end of their so-called centuries-long duty. Now, since the sword has been shattered, soon the god of war will walk the earth again, as they are making Tiger's faithful daughter into a mad believer of Chai Yu's. End up in Ping Lai. We see Fang talking with someone very powerful, Loki, because he thought that Loki knew where the last soul orb of Cha Yao was. Loki tells him, look, I wouldn't go that far as I knowing, but the last orb is in Kun'Lun. Fang tells him, I'm not accusing you of anything, but we can't bring Cha Yu back with just 2 orbs. Loki gives Fang a bit of advice. I know the appetite. I know where it's coming from. When Cha Yu whispers in your ear, just be careful. Fang then asks Loki, how's your brother Thor these days? Should I be concerned about the god of thunder? Loki tells him, let's just say, I'd rather watch out for your brother. Fang tells him, I'm not worried about him whatsoever. For stellar achievements, big pictures, ain't that right, Mr. Cobra? Before Cobra can fight back, he is instantly killed. Just like Brother Dog #1. I'm not the one who'll need to be careful, Loki. Time for the world to tremble before the deadly hands of Kun'Lun. We go to California, so we see Iron Fist and White Fox try to fight off this humongous octopus. As they're fighting, Pi, a former Iron Fist, is on the comms. Pi's like, look, I'm just here to talk to you, but I need your help with this homework. You're supposed to help me finish something before you went on your date. Lin trying to do what he can to beat this octopus. He's also reflecting on himself and how he feels like everything he does kind of fails. Just as the sword of Fushi broke and shattered on him. Even though he thought he was about to die. He was given a new ability of being the Iron Fist. But Lin lies like, don't worry, I can use my chi to thrust. But it just looks like a chi field fart. White Fox ends up catching him altogether as the octopus goes back in the water. Somebody holding up a digital newspaper of White Fox and Iron Fist fighting the octopus. Ends up being Foe, who ends up being a old school Kun'Lun inventor. Whose bright idea it was to use my portal for this, huh? Immediately, Lin is thrown underneath the bus. He's getting scolded by Foe. Pi shows White Fox her diorama that she's made of Kun'Lun. Then Pi gets to go and Lin. Lin's brother sealed Kun'Lun off forever. Cha Yao, it has to be corrupting him somehow. Pi and Lin begin to go back and forth over this. Pi gets really personal. Never be as good as an Iron Fist as Danny was. Pi runs away. Foe ends up asking Lin how's his arm. Lin says it's okay, but he still can't reconnect with Shao Lao in meditation, and it's messing with him. Feels like he may never live up to Danny's legacy. Foe tells him, live it up by checking the anomaly in Hell's Kitchen for me. Clean up my floor. Lin begins to wonder what Danny's up to. We go to the Hall of Truth in the underground. We see how Danny is just excited. He's enjoying this new gig and he's getting fast. Cyrus tells him, good, but I chose you to deliver retribution in the land of the living because of your noble soul, not your enthusiastic charm. And he's like, oh, come on, when's the last time you smiled? Cyrus says, I don't. Not when we have this one visiting us. Loki tells them both, I have some bad news. We go back to New York as Lin is going to investigate that anomaly in Hell's Kitchen. Then he's immediately met by some shadows. He hears certain things, but he can't see nothing. He's getting clawed in his back. And there happens to be somebody with a weapon there, using his chi to light everything up, removing the dark force energy. We see White Tiger and Daredevil, aka Elektra, are fighting the Neo Dragon. Neo Dragon is losing, fighting all 3 of these martial artists. The Dragon's like, this city's full of masks. No, host, let me see. Harlock's unworthy assassin, an avatar of an old god no one fears, and Shalao, oh, you're Iron Fist, Kun'Lun's exiled champion. So you are his little brother. Before Lin can get an answer out of him, Neon Dragon ends up casting out these fiends. Lin ends up going right at Neo Dragon, demanding, where's his brother? What has he done? Dragon tells him, my task is done and so are you. You're not stopping his war against the world. Ends up punching the ground because he's wondering what is going on. The Neo Dragon returns to the rest of the group. Then Fang tells Neon to prepare the teleportation. Lin begins to feel these crazy readings. His hands begin to bleed. Multiple people begin to feel this dark energy within New York. Davos and his army invade New York City. I'll catch y'all in issue 2. Take care.